Aloha, welcome to Hawaiian Style Tours. Now our luxury Hana tropical rainforest tour is unique. We go around all the way around Mount Haleakala, and we actually go the way the locals go. We go the back way first. Very, very strategic and important. Now we go the back way first because that's the hottest part of the island. 10 inches of rain a year. So when we're in the hottest part of our day after lunch, we're cruising through the canopy of the rainforest, 60-foot mango trees above us, 80-foot plum trees. So we're cruising out through the shade covering of the rainforest. And when you go and swim in our freshwater pond, those temperature waters are 60 degrees, pretty cold. If we went the regular way, you get there at 9 in the morning instead of 1 p.m. So it makes it for just a better tour. And we are the only luxury tour company that goes all the way around that volcano. There's a lot of rental car companies that do not let tourists go taking their vehicles around the backside. Why? Because the road is not very safe. It's a narrow road. You go through a couple of river bits, meaning no bridge. If it rains hard, water is going to cross that riverbed. Some people try to cross anyway, washes their rental cars right into the ocean. And there's two riverbeds, so if you cross one, can't cross the other one, you turn back. The other one now is flooded, you're stuck in the middle. So it's not the safest drive if you don't know the terrain. But I'm born and raised there, here in the islands. My parents are still living out in the Hana side. That's where I grew up. So I have a commercial driver's license. I've been touring for over 20 years, and I train other guides to drive, to help them to get their commercial driver's license. So our guides are trained by me personally. Now, these vehicles are over $100,000 vehicles now. So I'm not going to let anybody drive our vehicles that are not qualified or I don't trust. So definitely you're in good hands. But going around the backside, you see the drier area, 10 inches of rain right alongside the ocean. Beautiful view. And slowly but surely you start transitioning into 200 inches of rain. It's like you're on a different island when you hit that rainforest. So it's a great way to go. First stop, we stop at Rice Park. It's about 2,000 feet in the upcountry area, in the Kula area. Beautiful view of the West Maui Mountains, Mauna Kea, and the big gap between Haleakala and Mauna Kea is how Maui gets its nickname, the Valley Isle, because of the huge gap or valley between these two dormant volcanoes. But you have more so like a bird's eye view of that valley and the West Maui Mountains. 2,000 feet is a lot cooler up there, 3 to 5 degrees colder every 1,000 feet you ascend. So that'll be our first stop after we get everyone together. Restroom stop, and then we head out through the backside. And the rural area, no cell phone service on the backside. And we will stop at either Manawai Lookout, beautiful ocean lookout, depending on the wind. See, there are windmills back there, and if it is too windy and it's not safe, we will pass Manawai Lookout and we will stop. And we call it a mini black sand beach. A beautiful, nice black sand beach. That's before we get into the rainforest. You're going to go to the deluxe version, Waianapanapa. This is a smaller version of that big black sand beach where you got the fresh water running into the salt water, creating brackish water, very valuable to the Hawaiian people. So we stop there, one or the other, and give you a little tour, get some nice pictures, and then we head into the rainforest. Next stop will be at Kailani's flower farm. And Kailani's flower farm, local plant life there, as well as locally made items, bracelets, necklaces, and that she makes from the community. You'll have an opportunity to look at that. Restroom stop there, and that's where we eat our lunch. And our lunch is a traditional local style lunch. We're the only company that has a plate lunch, actually. A scoop of rice, potato macaroni salad, and your entree, either mahi-mahi, which is a fish, chicken katsu, which is a chicken with a nice sauce, or lau-lau, which is the Hawaiian meal. with taro leaves, looks like spinach. It's wrapped around pork and butterfish, and it's steamed. My favorite meal today. We offer that to you because here at Hawaiian Style, we want you to soak up that Hawaiian culture and experience the Hawaiian food, everything about Hawaii. And those of you on a diet, we also have a tofu salad, but that's where we eat our lunch. Now, after our lunch stop, we're going to make more frequent stops. 15 minutes later, we stop at Wainapa, meaning glistening water, one of our nicest black sand beaches in the state, if not the nicest black sand beach in the state, in my opinion. You have about an hour to swim there and look around. From Wainapa, next stop, 30 minutes later, Pua'aka'a, which is our state park freshwater pond there, 15-foot waterfall to jump off of, if you like. 60-degree temperature waters there. So you'll have an opportunity to swim there as well. That's another restroom stop. From Pua'aka'a, about 15 minutes later, we stop at halfway to Hana. Well, opposite way, halfway to town. Fruit stand, banana bread, shaved ice, macadamia nut ice cream, the famous banana bread. And we also take you on a little tour of the property. This Hawaiian ahupua'a, or parcel of land, where you'll see the King's Trail going right through it, and we'll explain what the King's Trail is. And you'll see an underground oven, an imu, how the Hawaiians would cook their pigs. Also, he's an award-winning hunter. You'll see, talk about hunting dogs, the kennels, and how they catch the wild pigs here in Hawaii, but specifically in that area, the Hana area, the rainforest area. And then we cruise on out of the rainforest and we stop at a nice beach called Kuaoho'okipa, meaning hospitality, and sea turtles. We'll let you see some turtles, or honu we call them, lounging on the beach. For those of you that are not used to seeing that, we'll go and visit some of the turtles there and make our way back to your resorts. And we give a lot of different information on our tours. Great Mahele, Bennett Constitution, annexation. What does Ohana mean? What does Mahalo mean? What about Aloha? What does this symbol mean? So we teach you about Hawaiian history, about the Hawaiian language, about the Hawaiian culture. And because we're a luxury tour, luxury vehicles, European portal door, you walk up steps with a railing. I'm 6'4". My head doesn't touch. And that was important to us to make sure we got custom quality vehicles with dually tires now in the back. So if anything happens, one tire will still be able to get us out if one tire goes flat. Also, dually tires, it goes over the potholes. It's a lot smoother. So we made sure we got those dually tires. European portal door, not the sliding door where you have to slide in and out. We're going to make about 6 to 8 stops. Me being the size I am, sliding in and out, this is not ideal. It's not very comfortable. But these vehicles have aisles. So like I said, 6'4", my head doesn't touch. High back seats, reclining seats, three-point seat belt. So it's fully loaded. We provide towels. We also give you a complimentary souvenir, Hawaiian-style backpacks. You can put the backpack on, put the towel behind you so your hands are free. We have hand sanitizer. Mosquito bans, we're going into the country. There are mosquitoes there. So if mosquitoes love you, we got you covered. Mosquito bans, mints, ginger chew to help with motion sickness. If you're not feeling good, we also have Kleenex, facial tissue. A few restrooms out there run out of toilet paper at times. So we got you covered. You know, the leaves aren't very absorbent out there in the country. So we got you covered. We're fully loaded. All you have to do is bring a swimsuit, if you plan to swim, a change of clothes, and a smile. Hope to see you soon. Aloha.